All right. Brandon Creaso's out to a good start. Looks like an all-black buggy. I can't tell from here. Oh, looks like a little bit of gray, gunmetal gray in that body. Oh, I just hear a whole bunch of kerfuffle going on behind. Looks like Carlos Ribas is in second. And that's going to be Brandon Creaso's. Carlos Ribas, Anthony Wheeler, Roberto Rivera, Chad Cup. No star from David Sawyer, Tony Rooney, or Rodrigo Jaramillo. Brandon Creaso's making it up over that double behind, and Carlos Ribas farther of Connor Ribas in that white, green and black Techno. His is a monster-themed car. Right behind him is Anthony Wheeler. And that is Roberto Rivera behind Wheeler from Puerto Rico. Actually, I think Creaso's has fallen all the way back down to third. All right, so, oh man, someone sent it big time. Carlos Ribas out front, looking to bump up like his son did earlier. Oh, wow, what a takeout. I don't even know who that was, but that was an epic takeout right just now. That's going to knock Carlos Ribas out of that first place. Brandon Creaso's back up. Robert Rivera, Chad Kopp, Carlos Ribas. Karma coming for whoever that was. Karma for that white and pink car, because they took this green car out earlier. Chad Kopp nailed Carlos Ribas coming over that Dragon's back. I think that's Roberto Rivera. That pink and white car looping out. Chad Kopp now up to second. Roberto, I don't think he's in third. I think Carlos Ribas is in third. Anthony Wheeler up to fourth. All right, we are on board with Chad Kopp, that pink and white car. Chad getting it wrong after that double. That's going to let Brandon stretch that lead out. There's Anthony Wheeler and Carlos Ribas battling out for that final bump spot. They got a long time left to go. 6 minutes and 45 seconds. They're catching up to Chad Kopp, though, who's making a lot of mistakes. Chad for 41-2. Ribas getting on the binders at the end of that straightaway. He's got Anthony Wheeler right behind him. And in front of him is Chad Kopp. Carlos in that position. Ribas trying to put some distance between him and Chad Kopp, getting it wrong in the Dragon's back. He's going to drop down to fourth as Anthony Wheeler moves up to third, and Carlos Ribas is going to take over that second spot. Brandon Creaso's now 4.3 seconds up. Chad Kopp making up some time, though. He's right behind Anthony Wheeler. Here's your battle for the bump. Big jump by Chad Kopp, but Cat makes a stick, but he does now as Anthony slams into the pipe. Oh, wow. Chad Kopp just going to drive on the inside. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this race. I think that's Tony Rooney up to that fifth spot now. So Tony Rooney getting into the mix. Ribas getting it wrong in the Dragon's back. Wheeler getting it wrong. Chad Kopp coming flying through the Dragon's back. Tony Rooney now up to that third spot. I think Chad Kopp broke. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in this race. Tony Rooney up into that third spot. Anthony Wheeler in fourth. It's Creaso's, Ribas, Rooney, Wheeler. Rivera now in 5th. Chad Cup having a very long lap. There's your battle for the transfer spot. 4 minutes, 52 seconds left. That sky blue Anthony Wheeler just in front of him is Tony Remy with that black wing. Wheeler getting it right through that. Oh no, getting it wrong at the end of the Dragon's back. Roberto Rivera gonna come through now to 4th. He's got Chad Cup and Anthony Wheeler behind him. Roney out front in 3rd right now, setting his sights on that green car, Carlos Ribas. And checking out is Brendan Carrizos. Slightly, 1.6 seconds ahead of Carlos Ribas. Rivera, 3.8 back of Tony Roney. There you see Tony Roney coming into Newtown Valley. Ribas, oh wow. Ribas chasing down Brendan Carrizos. Tony Rooney waiting for these guys to make a mistake. Roberto Rivera in 4th. Got to find some pace to catch up to Tony Rooney if he wants to make a challenge for that 3rd spot and bump the race again. Tony Rooney now into 2nd as Brendan Carrizos getting it wrong. Roberto Rivera not too far behind. Puerto Rico not too far behind. Carlos Ribas out in front, followed by Tony Rooney. Brendan Carrizos gonna have a very long lap. Roberto Rivera now 1.4 second. So we got a battle for that bump up spot shaping up behind us. All right, so there's Brendan Carrizos. There's Roberto Rivera. Roberto Rivera can smell blood like a great white shark in the water. And he is getting closer. He's about to have Brendan is about to have a rear view mirror of the Boricua. Roberto Rivera making the trip from Puerto Rico. Oh, Rivera right behind him now. And Chad Cup. Oh, Rivera gets it stuck in the pipe. Chad Cup. Chad Cup is going to get by. Brandon getting it wrong. I think that's going to allow, Roberto Rivera getting by and Chad Cup. That's going to be for positions. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. This is the battle for the final bump-up spot right here. There's Roberto Rivera in that white and red. Yellow, white, and red. There's our leader. And we are following Tony Rooney in 2nd. All right, Tony Rooney out there comfortably in 2nd. Chad Cup in 3rd. Brandon Carrizos back in 4th. Roberto in 4th, so he's going to chase down. Oh, no. Where's Rivera? Rivera having a long lap, not able to capitalize on this. Almost 90 seconds left to go in this race. Chad Cup currently in 2nd. Tony Rooney in 3rd. Ribas making a mistake at the end of the Dragon's back. There's Tony Rooney, Blackwing car, has our last bump-up position. And that should be Roberto Rivera behind him. That is Chad Cup. Tony Rooney back into 2nd. 1 minute left to go, 62 seconds left to go. Chad in that final bumper spot getting it wrong again. And now Brandon Carrizos getting it wrong. Rivera trying to capitalize. Hectic intermediate e-buggy, electric buggy man this is. Carlos Ribas, Tony Rooney, Chad Cup, your 2-3 bumper uppers. Roberto Rivera trying to get into that position as well, but not going to be able to do it. He's now 4.2 seconds back. He needs some mistakes. He needs an intervention from the RC gods on his side. And Chad Cup just needs to keep it rubber side down. Rivera is coming, putting on those afterburners. This will be the last lap for these guys. Chad Cup, one mistake away from not bumping up. Oh no, there is the battle. There's Tony Rooney. There's Chad Cup. Chad Cup. Interesting pass. Oh, my goodness. It came down to be so close at the end. Rivera, 0.2 of a second back. There's Carlos Ribas. And there's his son, Connor. All right. Well done, Team Ribas. Carlos Ribas.